What's up, world? Welcome to another episode on the Kingdom of Kings and Queen podcast. I am the poet who didn't know it.
The boy Young King.
I miss me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm Queen Sheba. This week we're gonna be talking about sex and is sex just sex? In my opinion, I think it depends on the individual. I don't think that everybody can just have sex and just leave it at that. I think individuals might go into a situation with the mindset of, oh, we just gonna kick it and, I'm just gonna call you up whenever, I wanna get busy or whatever. But they end up forming some sort of
Kicking it sometimes, turning all the time.
attachment. And then when you try to ghost, they become stalkerish.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So
Look out your window and they ass sitting out in the parking lot.
So I don't think it can. I don't think it can be just sex. That's just my opinion.
Okay. I think for y'all
I
gonna
was
say
for my man.
yeah, for a man. It's for them, I think sex can be for some men. Sex can be sex. I think for women, it's harder for us for it to just be sex. Especially when y'all be putting our legs behind our head and y'all be doing some things. How that gonna be just
Hell,
sex?
y'all had your stuff open for us. I ain't gotta push it. You already
Ignore what they just said.
It scared me.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It scared me.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I learned a few years ago, some of my other coworkers said that women have a crazy spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think all men try to reach that. And then when they reach it, they push that little crazy button. And then they be like, well, what's wrong with you? You did this. So why you trying to run now? We married now.
But I'm just saying, if we just went into this whole situation that, hey, I'll just get my rocks off. You just getting your rocks off.
So then you should just make it that way. Don't be trying to be doing all these abracadabra things.
Why you gonna go in the half-assing though?
Because you don't want no attachments. Just make it plain and simple.
Oh,
So then you gonna go wear my...
Yo, man. I'm so sorry, man.
No, what was wrong with him?
Ain't stalking you, right?
Good little move.
Can't
Y'all rough.
Y'all
rough. But I do agree that does happen on both ends.
It does.
It does. The women do try to put everything on you.
It just still goes back to, like you said, it's all in a person, because two people can come together, meet in the club, do it right there in the club, and go on back there partying all night like anything. You know what I mean? They might exchange numbers, start talking. Then again, you got some people, just like you said, either they gonna start out like that, and then somebody gonna form an attachment, and I'm gonna ghost you if the understanding was that we was just chilling and we ain't trying to build no relationship.
Shooting? Oh man.
But
so you say I want to talk.
Some females, it ain't that simple to ghost them. So now you gonna be showing up at your house, at your job, calling, hanging up.
Oh no, I ain't been.
Yeah, I did that. I done that.
Hey, police man. The girl coming here on my job. She about to get me fired. Y'all come on here today. I don't want no car. I can't afford to go to bed.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry. I'm down somebody else.
Look, I know damn well you did it, bro. Bet you don't make that mistake no more.
They bought the Google numbers.
Texting, you bestie, you. This long 2-page.
Right. As soon as you pay attention to me and woman's, come over here. Okay, I'll be over in a minute.
Yeah, calling you.
That's all you wanted.
Yep.
Somebody else phone.
Want some attention.
But I ain't gonna play with nobody like that, cause I don't want to be played with.
No.
But at the same time, you got folks out there playing the game like that. Just saying they love somebody. Just telling the person what they want to hear. On both ends. I ain't gonna say. And then we got some out there that trying to get it right. But to me, those that are trying to get it right, that have understanding of one another, that's a small population of them.
Very small.
But at the same time, we want to keep pushing that and keep talking about unity between the black man and the black woman. I know I do. But for the most part, it's all on how you feel. And my thing is just keep a book with whomever you dealing with, and
So what about that energy exchange and if soul ties been established and all
But
that?
I don't believe you create a soul tie through using a condom. I believe, meat to meat. You know what I mean?
Meat to meat.
You know what I mean? That's when that occurs. When we exchange,
But
like
okay.
your
DNA.
juices, your
Okay,
juices,
but
yeah.
I
know
disagree.
not in all cases, but in a lot of cases you kiss. So you're you know what I'm saying?
Again,
So you're still
yeah.
exchanging.
Now, don't do
Yeah.
if we just
Yeah.
having sex. Don't
Yeah.
be why you
Right,
kissing?
but that's what I'm saying. I said not in all cases.
Okay.
In some cases, some people do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it should
Some
be a
people
rule.
do, and it's just, but you're still exchanging
But you
bodily
ain't.
fluids.
But most people don't put down no ground rules either. Like you want to try to blame the other person because now you peeking in somebody's room. It's a damn bush. You all scratched up and everything. Out of way. And then they got killed out there. Then somebody he walk out. He or she walk out with somebody else.
Yep. Jump
Y'all
out them
hungry?
bushes.
I got chicken wings.
I'm gonna take her out to eat too. We all go out to eat.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all rough,
Yeah,
man.
crazy.
But
Mm-mm.
I do agree. I think it's got to be on the individual. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because, like Joe said, you can meet somebody and y'all just got a physical
they
connection.
don't
That
care
vibe-
what's going and got
that
some
vibe is
alcohol
just-
in there.
I mean, if y'all try and hold a conversation, no.
It's a sexual attraction.
Right.
Every time y'all get around each other, y'all clothes just come off.
What the hell?
I be looking at each other. I was like,
How
what
the
the hell
hell?
we doing in this
But
song?
I
Well,
think
we
even
here,
in
man.
the smallest of instances, if it's just that, somebody gonna
Yeah.
catch some feelings.
I don't think so because
It happens.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just
But
want to say
it's
it
like,
happens all
okay,
the
that
time.
goes back to that episode, like Miss Me said. You got to have that, as soon as that happened, you got to have that conversation right then. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey.
Bye bye.
Hey, look here.
Oh, then
Look
right
here,
out back
man.
in the bed. Yeah,
Hey,
right
my
here.
man.
What you doing?
You don't get it. Just had this conversation.
Be like-
You a little too comfortable right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and have this conversation. Let them know where it's at
This
and how
ain't
it's
that type
gonna
of
be.
party, man.
Be like my auntie, bye bye. You looking bad to me.
It's looking bad to me.
Dang, that's rough.
I don't
Like,
matter.
bye bye.
I've been in those situations where it's just been a one-time thing and neither one of us caught any feelings. It was just like when we got done, like
Yeah, somebody ain't like what happened. That's all that was.
Yeah.
Somebody ain't like what happened. That's all that was.
But he looked.
Ain't
I don't
never.
know. I didn't talk to her no more after that. I was
You
just
hit it right, bro.
blocked.
See, he already knew. He already knew.
Damn, I messed up. Damn.
I want to ask for a do-over.
Let me get one
No,
more.
I don't want to do over.
You know,
Let
last
me,
time
look, let me go and get one more in before we leave.
it was a little
No,
cold.
no,
It
this
was a little
last
cold.
time.
It was a little cold.
Let me go and get one more in one more time. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Let me get one more in before we leave.
Supergirl couldn't
you
even
know
help
what
that.
Damn.
Oh man, don't do them folks like
You know,
that.
I'm
I
sorry.
know.
See how
He
y'all
done
do
blocked him.
folks?
He done sent you a
But
text.
then-
But then
What
somebody
they
on
holler?
phone.
How
What
you
they
feel?
think? What they holler? Size don't matter. They say you know what to do with it.
I ain't never said that. I ain't never said that. None of me and my friends. We've never said that. So
But you
I
can't.
applaud
I
y'all.
mean,
I applaud y'all for being honest with yourselves.
well,
Because a lot of individuals tell that lie. It don't matter. Nigga come up in that
Trying to
mud
be
with a little
politically
pinky in that
correct.
mud.
but no, I'm just saying you can't be no
Girl.
little baby
You
now.
seen him in that goddamn. I don't know what to call this shit, girl.
Yeah, he was swirling his hips and shit, but I still couldn't feel it.
You can't be
women,
no
stop
little,
pumping
little
these men up.
baby
Because they
now.
out here in the world thinking they doing something and they ain't. Just stop.
Right.
Just
Y'all
throwing
be
the shit
playing a
out.
dirty game, man.
Yeah, man.
Just,
Y'all be having dirty
he
Ain't
meant
gas
for somebody, but he just ain't meant for a lot of us.
me up.
Mm-mm.
Don't
Yeah,
let them
you
gas
remember
you up.
somebody
They'll
that
try and gas you up. Oh yeah, they'll try and gas you up.
Yeah.
Fellas, y'all better pay attention, man.
You
'cause,
did. What?
bro, what?
Would that be part of the escalation?
I can't take all that.
But
Man,
I
cut
think
that
y'all be
shit
gassing
out.
people up too.
They do.
They be gassing
Oh
people
yeah.
up too because
You're
you
gonna have
get
some
with
trans
somebody.
bot now.
Oh
But,
man.
when they ask,
skin of it, damn Sahara.
but when I bet
Mm.
when it's asked, how you feel about it? Oh, it was good.
I think
I
a
bet
lot
I
of
don't.
dudes,
I
I think
bet
a
I
lot of,
don't.
when it's not good to dudes, I think
Hey,
we
hey.
don't hear from them again. I think we be the ones.
Hey.
Come on with it.
You chewing? No.
Chewing.
That ain't supposed to be
That ain't
doing.
what you supposed to be
That
doing.
ain't
Hey,
fucking.
say ah, motherfucker. Say ah. Say ah. Let's do a tonsil check around this motherfucker. You ain't finna skin me up, dude. Hey.
Boy. But that's
But
it.
at the end of the day, I think, from my opinion is, if a man is below a certain size, yes, sex can be just sex. But if he's doing some things, it ain't gonna be just sex. Women, we're gonna catch feelings. If he's caressing, he's holding you, he's kissing on you, he's gonna do a lot of stuff.
That's what he's supposed to do.
If
I'm supposed
you
to drop an
tell
elbow
me,
on you?
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Like,
right before we get started. That was.
That's what my homeboy in the army, Kyle told me, you give her a monkey punch. I'm like, yeah, man, she can take it. Just give her a kidney punch right there in the side.
Don't do that.
What?
Like,
Bro, what the hell, man? Who's thinking this shit?
If y'all want sex to be just, if a man come up and say, hey,
But you gonna
This
dog him if he.
no, I'm just saying, if
Okay.
you want, this is part of that conversation. If you want sex to be sex, I'm gonna tell you, hey, okay, well, don't be kissing me, don't have your tongue all down my throat, don't be loving me like you making love to my body, mind, and soul. Don't do that.
Well, I disagree because I think it's all about the mental. If you have it in your mental that you're not gonna let it get that far or whatever, then it can just be that. But everybody don't put it in their mental that's just what
That's
it
all
is. They
physical.
just go with it,
But it's like
then somebody end up catching feelings.
it's like heroin. I ain't never had heroin. I don't do drugs. But I'm just saying, like, it's like you might go in it saying you're gonna smoke this or you're gonna do this and you're gonna be done, but then you get it, you get this good feeling, then you're gonna try to chase that feeling again.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
If you're there just for that or whatever, unless it's like unless you're seeking a relationship and hoping that a relationship will become of it. But I think if you just going in knowing that it ain't never gonna be, no matter what you do or whatever, we're just here in this moment and we're having sex, and it can be that. But you have to have that mental right to be able to do it. Why you got your face scrunched up like that? You don't think?
they both looking like.
I agree.
It ain't, they.
Yeah, I agree. But again, it's rare that you find
Yeah, everybody's not
individuals that can process that because, like y'all both all said, somebody catch feeling. You know, man, she twist that thing or he damn
Or you just
spit
trying to
around
get
on me
over
and then, you know what I'm saying, did X, Y, Z. Now I can't go to sleep no more. I'm thinking about this junk. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, what you doing? Come back over here, man. Let me see. I forgot to tell you something. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But in all actuality, that's when you need that. Hey man, I want this to be more than sex. I enjoy your energy. I enjoy your company. I want to see if we can build on this. If you don't want to build on this, I understand and I respect your decision. But give that individual the opportunity to make that decision.
Right, but it's just like Joe said. You asked for that, and then it gets shot down. So now you outside looking at somebody
Getting all scratched up by the rose bushes.
standing at somebody's car, or leaving a note on the car, showing up at somebody's job.
Well, we got 6 standing outside the cold.
Damn, ain't no one gonna get they cold. Hey man, who the fuck turned the sprinklers on in the wintertime? God damn, man.
Stalking people, knowing if you get off work and you go to Kroger.
They got.
Know your routine.
5:30 every day.
Know your routine. Just run into you.
Exactly.
Damn, I see you more now than I did when we were together.
Well, that's sex, so I'm
We
serious.
were never
Yeah,
together.
it is.
Oh man.
It is.
Oh man.
It is a powerful thing.
It is.
And some people are actually addicted to it. Like the little lady on the power was like, I thought it was like alcohol she was addicted to, but she's addicted to sex. And to me,
man.
that would be, well, I ain't gonna say because she, I think from what I'm seeing, she does form a connection with the person and kind of kick it with them for a little bit. Had them jacked up thinking they in a relationship, and then she find her some new meat, and she gone. And guys do that as well.
It is what it is. But it is what it is, man. And that's all that it can be.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game. But
Just stay on your toes, head on the swivel.
like Sheba alluded to, those soul ties, I feel that those soul ties do happen with protection or without protection, I agree with you, Queen. I do believe that those soul ties happen You know what I'm saying? That's you have a lot of individuals who are out and again lost and trying to find themselves by connecting with someone else, and they going out and they just connecting but not realizing until they learn themselves they're gonna forever be lost. So they're connecting with all these other individuals, and these other individuals are trying to find somebody to connect to find their missing piece. Now you have two depressed individuals,
Chaos.
or you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's damn depressed and somebody who's
Now you depressed.
schizophrenic. You know what I mean? You know, now y'all done slept together. Now you want, why am I feeling like this? I don't want to do nothing. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You're not understanding why you're having all of these experiences, and it's because of that connection
The
that you
connection
made.
that you had.
It's that
She
energy that you have with that
said-
individual.
She said
I mean-
and now you said the whole time.
Right.
You know,
And
and
it
don't
doesn't-
even know why. I believe it's that energy and that soul tie.
It doesn't have to be a sexual connection. It can be a conversation. You know what I mean? If you allow somebody to just keep talking down to you, which is what society has done to us as a people, they have us to a point to where now we rap about devaluing ourselves.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad hoe. I'm a smooth motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. That's not why would you want to be that? You know what I'm saying? But because we've lost so much value in ourselves, we use those words to express ourselves. What are y'all thoughts?
Well, I think with them soul ties, I think you go home after a bad experience. For ladies, you get that little stuff in the box, clean yourself out, take a good bath, you're good.
You think?
If you have unprotected sex, I do believe that occurs. But I do understand the aspect of energy, because I can walk into a room and like feel a joke of presence and be like, I ain't even fooling with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't got to say that to you, and then I'm going to just stay out your way and you stay out mine, and we're going to be okay. Then again, I can run up on somebody and they just got good energy and be like, hey, my name's Joe, blah, blah, blah. And then next thing you know, we hitting it off. Might have same birthday, close to the same birthday, but the energy just positive regardless.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is missing, but it's a wonderful thing when you experience that, because to me, when you do have a true soul tie, that's when you have understanding with said person.
Boy, that toenail popping.
Since we brought it up, I just had a thought when you were saying that. Do you guys think that energy can be confused? Like you just said, I can meet you and
Yeah.
I just like your company. I I'm good with us going to a bar, drinking and watching a game or whatever. And another person
really
confuses that energy
Right.
as, oh, he like me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get married based on that, and then they wind up divorced or unhappy within a few years because that what you thought that you was feeling, it really wasn't
You
there.
don't take the time out to get to know that stuff.
Right. I know a couple who actually got married. Like the guy was like, "Hey, come over and chill," and she would go over and chill, and she just never really went home. He never said, "Hey, go home." So
Damn.
before you knew it,
Shit.
because it was just kind of like
Moved in. Fuck.
right, like her stuff just
This
slowly
mother-
kept coming to the
3
house.
days. After 3 days.
Like a whole sofa over there.
You
3
got to
days.
go home. You got to go home.
So they wound up married.
Wow.
Just off of her coming to spend the night to chill and watch TV with him, and then she just never went home after that. Her stuff just kept. She had her whole house on her own.
He
Everything.
wanted her to be there.
No, well,
Yeah,
and
had
maybe
to
he
want her
did,
to
but
be there
he's
at that
like
time.
you
But
said,
now
he
it
realized
done.
it on the back
Yeah,
end.
on the
he-
back
he
end.
wanted-
Now he realized,
Yeah.
fuck, I ain't tell nobody else to come over.
right, because he was lonely
Shit.
and he wanted some company, and she was the
Yeah.
only one that had the time available
Uh-huh.
to be there all day, all night, be
Yeah.
around him, and then next thing you know, she
That's
done went
what
and bought her
said.
own ring and said, "Oh, baby, look what you bought me." He said, "Oh, I did. Oh, okay."
That's what she said. Got your ass.
Right, and
I got him.
Oh no.
Hook, line, and sinker.
So that leads me to my next question. Okay, with that energy confused, how do you handle that?
Just
In the
keep
bud.
it, you just, yeah.
Nip it in the bud right
Don't
then and
do
there. Hey,
nothing.
no.
But even,
I'm sorry.
Now
I'm
you just
sorry
on a-
that you felt that way, but no.
Yeah,
No.
right. But not even just on a relationship
No.
tip. Like I can come in And you could be having a bad day, so of course your energy, you ain't vibrating where you would normally be at, and I can come across that energy, and it be kind of like a negative vibe against you, and then see you in the same place or either in a different setting, and you got a whole, everything going like it need to go that day, and your vibe is totally different. It's the level you normally vibrating at, and now it's like, oh, okay, I seen you last time, man. I thought you were ready to shoot the place up, so I ain't, I ain't say nothing to you. You feel me?
So you address it.
Stuff like that as far as confusing energy. But, as far as being in a relationship or somebody thinking they in a relationship, you just go ahead and tell that person. But, of course, we have people playing. We have people
accepted to it.
I'll tell you straight up, I'm going to call the
You
folks on you.
said.
I'm calling the folks. I ain't finna play
But
with
like
you, folks.
Miss B said, we're
I
having
ain't finna
sex,
play
we
with you.
kicking it, we going out to eat, we doing everything that
You
a
ain't
couple
finna fuck
does.
around and kill me, have me on one of these shows. And he was from Valhalla, Georgia. No. And have me on no unsolved mystery. No. Oh, no, that shit called Snap. Y'all with me, goddamn. Not me.
Women behind bars.
I'm calling the police on you.
Look, man.
I'm not playing. I'm over thinking that key. She said, I got crazy. I got to put that dick on my ass. Call the police on you. I ain't calling no partner to brag about it. Call the police on you. Harass me.
Harass me.
Call me. Got on 60 times.
In a row.
Breathing.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Shit. Police.
Fool on the line.
Police.
I know that shit.
I know that's you. I can tell the
Bitch,
way
you come around and kill me or playing with you.
But
Oh.
you have some females that won't accept it. They because
guys like that too.
Yeah.
because I know people
Well, my man
that
Norman on
be in a
the Players
relationship
Club.
by
Isn't his name
themselves,
Norman?
and they
man.
don't
even know it.
realize it.
Yeah,
And you have some females that get fixated on the dude, and the dude don't even know you alive, but you fixated on him, and you telling people, "Oh, this is my man," and
he tried to talk to me. He asked me my phone. Like, what?
You know what? It is something like you do have different women. Like if a man smiles, say, "Hey, good morning." Oh, girl, he want me. I have a girlfriend like that. Every man that say, "Hey," she thinks he wants her.
Yeah, she needs some love.
That bad
She needs
bitch.
Yeah,
some
they'll
baby
exchange phone numbers. They'll sext. Exchange the text with naked pictures and stuff. Every now and then she might hook up with one or two. But every man who say, "Hey, good morning," he may say, "Good morning, beautiful." Right? Every man say that. Stop saying that. Stop saying that.
Why? I mean,
Because it's
you
no
know what I'm
longer
saying?
original.
You just can't
You
be
want
nice.
me. You want me.
Right.
What?
You just
Women.
can't- all of-
I don't think that, but that's some females think that.
It's all about how
Being
you say
married,
good
I ain't
morning,
finna
beautiful.
tell
You know what I'm
no-
saying? You
no
see
woman.
somebody, and you, hey, good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful.
You know
If
what
I'm
I'm
telling
saying?
somebody good morning,
That's
beautiful,
just a nut. Now you see, hey, good morning, beautiful.
it's a trouble in paradise.
You know what I'm saying? You got ulterior motives behind that good morning, beautiful.
Yeah,
But
she don't hear
some
that.
people it don't resonate.
Right.
Only thing they hear is every morning you're saying good morning, beautiful. So you won't you.
But if
want
I'm
me.
speaking to 5 or 10 other people the
And you
same
see me,
way,
hey,
And
good
so now
morning,
you a
queen,
hoe.
good
You
morning,
want all
queen,
5
you know what I'm
of
saying?
people.
but you still ain't stop.
Or you have that one that really wants something from that exchange, and then she get mad with the other four. Because this is my man.
What
He
y'all
called
say?
me beautiful first.
What are we to do?
I told you, elbow to the head.
I'm telling you, some females you can't
can't.
do that. You cannot do that with. And then you get the ones that are sick and twisted in the head, where they feel like they want something from you and it's not materializing, especially if it's in the workplace. So now I'm about to go to HR. This ain't going down like I wanted. You harassing me. Cause on Monday he called me beautiful. He said, or hey sexy or something like that. You have to watch that energy.
But that's a part of
You have
that
to watch the energy.
emasculation thing.
Exactly.
Well, Joe can just go in there like without no proof, no nothing,
nothing.
just say.
Right.
And
He said
you just go home. We'll call you. We'll set up. We'll meet tomorrow. You just go home.
He said he said.
Shit,
But that's all it takes.
is.
Did he
That's all it
touch you?
takes.
Did he touch you? No, he just said it and walked out of the room.
But that's
And you offended because he said that to you and walked out the room. He didn't stay there and keep hounding you. He said it, you said no, and he left it alone. But that's harassment.
That ain't how they gonna call all the other women. All the other women
Well,
gonna
they
say,
have to.
yeah, he do say good
He
morning, beautiful. He
beautiful.
do say, oh, I love that outfit. You look nice in the outfit. So now they're gonna be looking at him
They
like,
trying to
hey,
establish a pattern. Yep.
you can't do that. You can't say that. You harassing these ladies.
Right.
That's
You
crazy,
can't
man.
say, and the
Cold,
other
yeah,
thing
hell,
too, in our workplace, you can't say love or baby. Like a lot of people.
Oh, like hey,
are,
love.
Yeah, hey
Ooh,
love,
I'll
or
be in trouble.
hey sweetie, or baby, or honey. You can't do that. And they tell the guys, especially like the older black guys that are from the South, and they're like, this is just how we talk. And they was like, no, you can't use that language. Whereas, I might say good morning, beautiful, hey sugar, something like that. And you might not be offended to it, but you got Susie over here that overheard it,
She don't
and
call
she's
me
offended.
Susie.
So
She
now,
don't call me beautiful.
so
That
now,
where that come from?
Susie got a harassment case because she overheard what Jim said to you. So it's
She
crazy.
injected herself into someone else's conversation.
Just don't like the way he's talking to women around here.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody talking to her.
Yeah, because you get
Or
like
him.
I know.
You know what I mean?
That type of attitude, nobody never will.
Right. You know? It's not hard. It's not hard to figure out.
You have a lot of older white guys who love doing the, hey, how you doing
They
today,
think they be
gorgeous?
slick with that shit.
Like,
You
get your
know,
hand off of me.
You're so nice.
Ray
Yeah,
Charles.
You talk with your damn mouth, don't you?
Like, use your hands.
I'll be like my mama. You can talk to me without putting your hands.
Yeah.
Right. You talk with your mouth. You do all that touching.
Now you talking about touching all on me and stuff, man. Shit.
But I think as women, we do that to guys that we're not attracted to. But an attractive guy came up and
I
said,
learned that
hey,
early.
and you like, oh, yeah, touch me a little bit more.
I learned that early. A female ain't gonna they ain't gonna talk to you first and foremost if they ain't interested or willing to see what your intellect is. 'Cause a lot of times, Joe gonna talk themselves up out.
What you talking
Whether it's some
Yes.
good sex or a good
Talk
relationship or
yourself out
whatever,
of anything.
she be ready for you. And soon you start talking, boy.
I was talking about,
Block.
man, we were going around there and then we were going to do this with me and Cub,
They
man.
messed it all up. Fumble. Y'all
So,
crazy.
Queens, give us y'all closing thoughts on this topic. Is sex just sex?
I stand by what I said previously. It depends on the individual and the mindset and their mental.
I think if it's gonna be sex, I think if you go into a relationship and it's just gonna be sex, you have to have a strong mindset. If you're not mentally strong and secure, you don't need to enter anything like that because you're gonna fail. You're setting yourself up for failure. So
Yeah. I just, first and foremost, that's one of the most awesome things created is sex. Because to me, that's a great stress reliever. Like, it ain't nothing that can happen in a day, you know what I mean? Nothing that ain't, horrifying or nothing like that. But that some good loving won't cure for myself. Not saying that I still ain't got to go back to work and deal with whatever, but that's what it do for me. And it ain't just, a lot of women like to feel like it's just that's all you want type of thing, but it's nourishment for me, for my soul or whatever. It just something like it's like you were talking about the connection. If you connect and like it's really it's gonna be meaningful to you when you do it, and you gonna yearn for it. It ain't I'm gonna get old or tired of seeing you. I don't care if you come in and do the same little pose every time. I've been waiting on it. I already know when you're gonna pop and lock it and stop. You know what I mean?
Right, I look forward to it.
Right, but yeah, man, it's just we need to stop using sex to manipulate people, and you know what I mean, just get better like we just talked about in the previous episode about loving one another like genuinely and just being 100 with whoever you're dealing with.
Sex can be just sex, like my queen said. If the two individuals come to that conclusion that that's what that is, but like Miss Me said, if you in the middle of that interaction and that little, you know what I'm saying, they say, you know what I'm saying, most women got a vein that run from their click to their heart. And once you pluck that goddamn vein,
Like
make that thing sing.
Kiss.
Look, comment. That's it, man. So, I mean, be open and be honest about who you are and what you expect, and you shouldn't have any issues. Just be you, man.
Already.
Yeah.
Till next week. Peace.
Peace.